This is Ackley, TAC4427 here, and, well, I think it's about time that we do another one of these back-to-back, so, yeah. That's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of WTPU, aka, What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Tokyo Mew Mew strawberry belt prop that I got from Chopworks on Etsy not too long ago that I hope to use for my gender bent version of Mew Ichigo from Tokyo Mew Mew pretty soon. And yeah, to me, I really do think it's actually a really fantastic prop for sure, in really looking like the actual prop that was used in the anime for sure. And I really do admire, of course, what they actually did to really make it stand out quite well. So yeah, I really do love the Strawberry Bell prop for sure. And I do hope to put it to I do hope to put it to a good use once I get my gender bent version of Mew Ichigo from Tokyo Mew Mew pretty soon. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna be here right until you come back for sure. No rush or anything. So yeah. And yeah, I guess I'll give it to what I've actually talked about, and of course the last episode, and of course what I'm talking about in this episode for sure. Yeah, I kind of wish I was actually attending. I do kind of wish I was actually attending Anime NYC as we speak for sure. I mean, I still got the poster for that said convention from years and years ago for sure. So I'll keep my hopes up if I actually do plan on going pretty soon. So fingers crossed if that will actually happen for sure. So yeah. Alright, I guess Steve, how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, of course, since after the last episode where we talked about one magical girl anime for sure, or at least an item from one magical girl anime for sure, I think it's about time that we talk about another item from, of course, another magical girl anime for sure. And surprisingly enough, yeah, like I said, it's pretty much from the exact same seller that I've actually mentioned in the previous episode, which is, of course, Chopworks on Etsy for sure. What is it, you may ask? Well, I'll pull it up right now, So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this nice little crown prop right here in my hands. That's, of course, themed from, of course, another magical girl anime show, which is, of course, Princess Tutu. So yeah, I've been meaning to, of course, get this in my hands for some time for sure. And, well, much like the strawberry belt prop, I did manage to get this not too long ago for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, how well does this actually fare up in such a way? Well, we might as well go ahead and take a look. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that I finally got the introduction out of the way, we might as well finally go ahead and dive right into talking about this one for sure. Now, beforehand, I think I might as well get this out real quick for sure, is that pretty much of anything, since I did mention what I said in the previous episode about Tokyo Mew Mew for sure, on how it actually left a massive staying power for plenty of magical girl anime shows for sure, I can definitely say the same argument for sure for Princess Tutu for sure, and And yeah, I mean, it is true that plenty of magical girl anime shows have actually gained a lot of popularity ever since the release of Sailor Moon, for sure. But something about Princess Tutu really left a massive impact, for sure, that really helped define it in such a way. And surprisingly enough, ever since it actually first came out over 2 decades ago, it's actually garnered up a massive cult following, for sure. Yeah, with plenty of fan art, pretty much people listening to the music from, of course, that's anime. And like I said, there's even cosplays of it at conventions, for sure, many of which done by actual ballet dancers, for sure. And of course, if you may recall, pretty much right around last season when I talked about all of my Christmas presents I actually got, for sure, I was lucky enough to actually get this anime on Blu-ray, for sure, to which, yeah, in my opinion, I do think this was actually well worth it for me to get this, for sure. And of course, not to worry about a thing, because some point around later on, for sure, I actually might plan on, of course, actually talking about this anime, for sure. Now, if only I can actually do that with, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay that I actually got. I mean, hey, I guess what would you expect? I need something that would actually tie into, of course, the theme to, of course, this anime, for sure. But I digress, hands down, but needless to say, once that does come around, I think it'll be interesting to talk about this anime, for sure, but we'll have to wait and see on that front. But until that comes around, for sure, yeah, and for those who actually are wondering, yes, by the way, I am actually planning on finally jumping in onto the Princess Tutu cosplay whacking, for sure, as well, I guess pretty much several years back, I decided that I would jump in onto the going for one character from that's anime Fakir, for sure. But over time, and due to the massive success that I had with, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay, as I did take massive inspiration from Princess Tutu, for sure, I'm actually also planning on, aside from, of course, cosplaying as a Fakir, actually also planning on cosplaying as, of course, the title character herself, for sure. So that'll be interesting to see on how that comes around, for sure. And luckily enough, this crown that I actually got right here, for sure, is already enough for me to get myself a good start on, of course, that front, for sure. And again, I did manage to get this from, of course, Chopworks on Etsy, for sure, to which, unlike the Strawberry Bell prop that I actually got as well, for sure, this one I've actually commissioned, for sure, in order for this to be made, for sure. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is actually probably the best course of action, and I really do think I really do think it's actually probably the best that I can do, for sure. But hey, it was actually well worth it for what it is entirely. So yeah. But I guess enough about that. I think we might as well go ahead and talk about this one. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that I actually got that out of the way, yeah, I think we might as well finally go ahead and talk about this Princess Tutu crown, for sure, to which, yeah, I think I will have to say, based on what I'm actually seeing, I actually really am digging, of course, what I'm actually seeing by far, and you can definitely tell from the way it's actually shaped out quite well. It actually does match the crown that our main character has, of course, spawned on, for sure, in the anime entirely, and yeah, pretty much give it to what I'm actually seeing. I think it is pretty much not only a really good shape, for sure, almost making it look like a semi-egg, for sure, but the way the top is actually spiked out, for sure, really does help to actually pretty much help make this look like an actual crown, for sure. So yeah, again, I think they really did, they actually did a good job, and of course, shaping this out quite well, for sure, and again, I think going back a bit to the cover of course, my Blu-ray copy that I actually got, you can definitely see that, this actually does match the crown that you see right there, for sure. However, I think the one thing I can actually say is, of course, pretty much of anything, the size that I actually got. Honestly, I didn't expect for this to be quite big for sure, as of course, well, of course, if you actually have seen the anime for sure, it's actually a little bit more smaller for sure, but then again, I think I guess if anything, I had no idea that this would actually be that big for sure, as I do know Chopworks actually does pretty much also provide these that are much more smaller for sure, but I guess I didn't mind for sure, but yeah, I'm sure I'll go more into detail on that later on for sure, but hey, regardless of course, the size-wise, I really do think they did an incredible job, and of course, making this look great for sure. Even the gold coloring they actually did to really paint this for sure actually does help make it stand out, and again, really does match, of course, what it actually looks like in the actual anime for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front for sure. So yeah, regardless of course, the size-wise for sure, they actually did a really great job, and of course, recreating this crown for sure. And again, really does help to match the one that was used in the anime for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front. Alrighty then, so yeah, I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much what I actually can say, of course, this crown for sure. So yeah, I guess overall, despite the fact that the size of this crown is actually much bigger than I thought it was gonna be, I really do think it's actually a really great crown for sure. Yeah, everything about it for sure, despite not pretty much not much detail thrown into it for sure, I really do admire on how well it actually looks, and actually matching the one that was actually used in the anime for sure. And for that, I think they really did an impressive job in recreating this rather flawlessly for sure. So yeah, and yeah, part of me did kind of wish it could have been a little bit smaller for sure, but hey, regardless of course that front, I actually don't mind it for sure, and I think this is still workable for sure. Now, why am I mentioning this, you may ask? Well, it's actually quite simple, and don't get me wrong, I actually am gonna plan on using this for sure for when I'll actually get my Princess Tutu cosplay going pretty soon. In fact, I think this will actually this will definitely come in handy for when I'll actually make her a wig for sure. But the reason why I actually decided to stick with Waigaga right here for sure is that, well, believe it or not, one group of cosplayers that I know of on Instagram, Wee Palace, who goes by their cosplay handle on Instagram, Buns on Buns Cosplay, told me that what I actually got right here, yeah, actually is quite fine, and of course, if anything, not all cosplays have to be 100% accurate. And you know what? There is some truth to that for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really do love, of course, making all sorts of cosplays for sure. But I can agree with a lot of people in saying that they don't have to be 100% accurate for sure. You can definitely do something a little different to make the character your own. Or you can add your own twist and turn to it to actually make it far different than how it looks in the original source material. And that's something that I've actually been doing ever since I first started cosplaying back pretty much nearly a decade ago, all the way back in 2015 for sure. So yeah, it was a really tricky road for me to understand that for sure, but hey, as long as the end result actually comes out great, I'm actually all for it for sure. So I guess if that's the case with many of my previous cosplays that I've actually done, I think the same thing can be said for when I'll actually get Princess Tutu going for one of my next ones pretty soon for sure. And yeah, for a while I actually will actually try my best to actually match the outfit that was used from our main character in the anime for sure. I definitely do want to do something that'll give my own twist and turn to it, and I guess while we're at it, I might turn to other Princess Tutu cosplayers that have actually done the character herself in the past, just so that I can find a way to, of course, not only replicate it, but also make it my own for sure, without having the need to, you know, copy someone else for sure. So yeah, it'll be hard to say, of course, when exactly I'll get that going for sure, but for now, I think I'm already off to a good start in getting what I need with, of course, this one for sure. So yeah, like I said, I do think this is well worth it regardless. And once again, I couldn't help but thank everyone at Chopworks on Etsy for letting me get this alongside the Strawberry Bell prop that I talked about in the previous episode for sure. So yeah, if you are quite curious to get this one for yourself, then I guess, if anything, it'll be hard to say, because if anything, they don't normally list it on their Etsy shop for sure, but the only way that I can recommend getting this for sure is that, well, I highly suggest you get in touch with, of course, Chompworks on their social media platforms for sure, to actually commission this one for sure. So yeah, if you can actually do that, then I can guarantee that you're definitely going to get something great with, of course, this one for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front, and that's pretty much my best recommendation, hands down. But regardless on that, I still think this is definitely well worth checking out for sure. So yeah. And I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know what you thought about in the comment section below. I would definitely love to know on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of WTPU, and well, I guess as usual, I have no idea, of course, what I'll be talking about in the next episode for sure, but once I actually do find some items for sure that I think will be worthy enough to talk about in its own episode, I'll be sure to let you guys know on what I actually think for sure. But until that comes around, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Big special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible. So if you want to be like these people and show your support to us and get some awesome rewards such as getting a special shoutout, credit at the end of the videos, as well as some other awesome rewards within your budget, then go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack.tv to do exactly that. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the ThomasFan1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wish list on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.